We embrace the institutional mission, prioritize academics, and recruit students who believe that earning a BU degree is a primary goal.
It's kind of a top-down cultural thing, just from the athletic director down to the coaches, down to the people who work in academic services. It's a cultural thing. So when you first come, that's the first thing that they all stress to you. It's the first thing that they emphasize. But it's something that, as teammates and as fellow student athletes, we, reach out to one another and try to support each other in that way. And it's something that's, just important to us as running a fast time or winning a race or doing well at a Patriot League championship or anything like that.
I think from high school, I knew how prestigious BU was, but I didn't understand until I got here. And my expectations, in high school, I was an okay student, but I wasn't top of my class, whatever. But when I got here, I was surrounded by other people that really wanted to do well, like me, and I don't know, took that culture and, kind of exceeded my expectations.
Before they asked you what race you ran, they wanted to ask what you wanted to study. They were more interested in, okay, what do you want to study? What school are we going to get you into? As opposed to, what race do you like to run? That was kind of like the secondary conversation. They were more interested in, first, is a student interested in BU from an academic standpoint? Do we have a major or school that the student would pursue and be interested in? And that was kind of the first basis for recruitment. And then after that, it's like, okay, so now what races do you like to run, or what type of training have you done up to this point? But really, that was kind of the first conversation, was more about academics. What are your goals, interests? Who are you as a person? That's a much bigger deal to a lot of the coaches than exactly how fast you can run.
Well, when I was being recruited, I knew number one, BU for sure values academics, and I wanted to be a part of that. Yes, basketball was a huge part of my decision coming here, but I knew it would be a perfect fit for me because what BU values is exactly what I value as well. When I came here, I knew eventually that basketball was going to end for me, so I knew my education was going to take me way farther in life with my future career paths, and I'm really satisfied with my experience here academically, and it was a perfect fit for me.
You get the hint when you first interact with the coaches that, hey, this is what we're about. And all the things that you do leading up, most of it is based on what you're going to have to do as a student. And then when you kind of get here, then you really get into the athletic portion.
Education goes farther than sports, even though some college students don't want to admit it. But yeah, definitely BU markets that very well, and huge reason why I came here.
Definitely something that differed from a lot of the other schools that recruited me. BU was more focused on the student part of the athlete combination than a lot of the other bigger schools that I might have been recruited by. And I think that's just because BU prides itself on improving the standing of the university as time goes on. And BU's been doing a lot in terms of investing in the academic resources for all students and especially for student athletes. So I could tell that was something they really were harping on when they were recruiting me, whereas other schools I felt kind of that, that was kind of in the backdrop, that I was just kind of a number on a page with a time next to it as opposed to a student with goals and aspirations.